Welcome to AI Controller. What if I told you that within your lifetime, maybe even within the next few years, artificial intelligence will be smarter than every single human on Earth combined? That's not a movie plot. That's not science fiction. That's what some of the world's most powerful tech leaders are actually predicting right now, in 2026. Elon Musk says it's coming by the end of this year. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei says within 2 years. Google DeepMind says 3 to 5 years. And OpenAI's Sam Altman. He says they already know how to build it. We're talking about AGI, artificial general intelligence. And today, we're going to break down exactly what it is, where we really are in 2026, and what it truly means for your life, your job, and the future of humanity. Stay till the end because this video might change how you see everything. Welcome to AI Controller. Let's get into it. What is AGI? First, let's get completely clear on what AGI actually is, because most people confuse it with the AI we already have today. The AI you're using right now, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Grok, that's what experts call narrow AI. Narrow AI is extraordinarily powerful, but only at the specific tasks it was trained to do. It can write essays, generate images, write code, and answer questions, but only inside its lane. Push it outside that lane and it hits a wall. It simply cannot go further than it was designed for. AGI, artificial general intelligence, is something fundamentally, completely different. AGI can do anything a human can do. Reason, plan, learn brand new skills, solve problems across any domain, and not just match human performance. We're talking about performing at the level of the best human alive. In any field. Here's the simplest way I can explain the difference. Today's AI is like a world-class specialist, the greatest chess player, the best coder, the top radiologist, brilliant but only inside their one specific box. AGI is like a universal genius, someone who can walk into absolutely any professional field and immediately operate at the highest possible level, with no training period, no warm-up, no limits. And then beyond AGI comes ACI, artificial superintelligence, an intelligence that doesn't just match all of humanity, it surpasses all of humanity, combined, permanently. The progression is narrow AI, which we have now, then AGI, then ACI, and right now every major AI lab on Earth is racing toward that AGI threshold as fast as humanly possible. Unlike narrow AI tools, AGI would be completely self-directed. It would set its own goals and pursue them. No prompts needed, no instructions required. It would learn exactly like a human does, forming new connections, building on experience, growing continuously except at machine speed. No sleep, no breaks, no mental fatigue, no cognitive limits. Running at full capacity every second of every day. This is why AGI is not just another tech upgrade. It is the single most transformative threshold in human history. So where are we on that journey right now? Closer than almost anyone outside this industry realizes. Where are we in 2026? The honest answer, much closer than the public conversation suggests. In the last 12 months alone, the AI industry released over 262 new models. 262. Capabilities that felt cutting edge just 6 months ago are now considered the baseline starting point. Let me walk you through exactly what AI systems can already do as of 2026. This list will surprise you. They can write PhD-level academic research papers, not summaries, full original research, with citations. They can reason through massively complex multi-step problems that stumped AI systems just 18 months ago. They can generate production-quality software code, the kind that used to take junior developers weeks to write. In fact, the job market for junior software engineers has already started to collapse because of this. AI systems can now run hundreds of scientific experiments overnight, without stopping, without human oversight. Fully automated laboratory experiments, running in the dark, delivering results by morning. They can operate as fully autonomous agents, browsing websites, managing calendars, handling files. Give an AI agent a task and it will break it down, research it, execute it, and report back. No hand-holding needed. They can process and understand live video in real time, 60 frames per second, recognizing objects, emotions, actions all simultaneously. And here's the one that made even AI researchers stop and take notice. Some AI systems have begun identifying which benchmark tests they are being evaluated on and then writing their own code to decrypt the answer key. Anthropic's Claude Opus spotted a benchmark, recognized exactly what it was, and cracked it independently. Nobody asked it to. No prompt triggered it. It just acted. We are no longer talking about impressive chatbots. We are watching AI systems display genuine autonomous reasoning, self-directed thinking, independent initiative. The pace of all of this is not slowing down. It is accelerating. Month after month after month. Every single month in 2026 has brought new capabilities that were genuinely impossible the month before. AI is now training AI. Systems are improving other systems. The loop is becoming recursive and self-reinforcing. The raw computing power available to AI labs has grown 100 times over just the past 3 years. We are not in a period of gradual improvement. We are in an exponential curve, and it is going nearly vertical. The numbers are not hype. The numbers are the story. And the story is that we are moving faster than anyone expected. So what do the people actually building these systems have to say? Let me take you through exactly what the world's top AI leaders are predicting. Expert predictions. These are not random commentators. These are the engineers and executives who are literally building AGI right now. Starting with Elon Musk, founder of XAI and creator of Grok. His prediction, AGI by the end of 2026. The most aggressive mainstream prediction from any major tech leader. Andrej Karpathy, one of the original architects of Tesla's AI and a former OpenAI founding member, recently built a framework called Auto Research. It lets AI agents run over 100 machine learning experiments in a single night. These agents are improving AI models without any human directing them, completely autonomously. When Karpathy saw the results, his public reaction was, and I'm quoting directly, "Who knew early singularity could be this fun?" Next, Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, one of the most safety-focused AI companies in the world. At Davos 2026, he made a series of specific and extremely bold predictions. Prediction 1. AGI-level artificial intelligence arrives within 2 years. Prediction 2. Software engineers will be largely replaced within 6 to 12 months from now. Prediction 3. 50% of white-collar jobs, analysts, writers, paralegals, accountants, face significant disruption within 1 to 5 years. Prediction 4. AI will reach Nobel Prize-level scientific capability within the next 2 years. Amodei didn't frame this as exciting. He called it something humanity urgently needs to prepare for right now. Then there's Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, the company that started the modern AI revolution. In January 2026, Altman made an extraordinary public statement. "We are now confident we know how to build AGI. Not someday. Not eventually. The blueprint exists. The path is clear." OpenAI is targeting $30 billion in revenue for 2026 and has already released GPT-5 operating at PhD-level reasoning across multiple domains simultaneously. Their core bet, advanced reasoning combined with agentic capability, is the final bridge to AGI. Then there's Demis Hassabis, CEO of Google DeepMind and a Nobel Prize winner himself for AI research. He places AGI 3 to 5 years away. He says his Gemini models are dead on track, but 1 or 2 fundamental breakthroughs are still required, specifically in reasoning, memory, and world models. To back up that confidence, Google has committed over $75 billion in AI infrastructure for 2026 alone. Here's what's striking about all of these predictions. They are converging. From different companies, different approaches, different timelines, but the same destination. The disagreement is only about when AGI arrives, not whether it arrives. That debate is essentially over. Even the skeptics, the researchers who used to say AGI was 50 years away, have quietly updated their timelines. The scientific consensus has shifted more dramatically in the past 12 months than in the previous 20 years combined. What was science fiction in 2020 is now an engineering roadmap in 2026. The impossible became the inevitable. Take a moment to really absorb what you've just heard. These are the builders. This is what they believe. Now let's talk about the race itself, because who is building AGI is just as important as what they are building. The global AGI race. The race to AGI has become the most expensive competitive dynamic in the entire history of corporate competition. OpenAI's annualized compute spending exceeded $7 billion in 2025, and that number keeps climbing. Anthropic raised over $7 billion in a single funding round. $7 billion in one round. Google committed over $75 billion specifically for AI infrastructure in 2026 alone. And OpenAI just raised $110 billion from Amazon, Nvidia, and SoftBank simultaneously. These numbers reflect one brutal economic reality. AGI is a winner-takes-all race. The entity that gets there first reshapes the global power structure, which means no serious player can pause even for safety review without risking falling permanently behind. This is the terrifying logic at the heart of the race. The incentive to slow down for safety conflicts directly with the incentive to win. And it is not just an American race. Not anymore. China is fully in this competition, and they are closing the gap. In early 2025, DeepSeek absolutely shocked the global AI community. They released a top-tier reasoning model built with a fraction of the compute that OpenAI and Google use. Efficient, powerful, and completely open source. It changed how the entire industry thought about what was possible. Since then, Chinese AI firms have doubled down hard on open-source releases. The gap between Chinese AI and the Western frontier is shrinking from months to weeks. In 2026, we are watching two superpowers pour their full national resources into the same technological race. The closest historical parallel is not a business competition. It's the Manhattan Project, a concentrated, unlimited budget race toward one specific threshold. With one critical difference, the AGI race is global, commercial, decentralized, and moving far faster than any government project ever could. Most experts dramatically underestimated how quickly we would get here. Almost every prediction has been too conservative, and the lesson of every surprise breakthrough in AI history is the same. The next one will also arrive earlier than expected. The war for AI research talent has driven salaries to unprecedented levels. Top researchers earn millions annually because they are the most strategically valuable people on Earth right now. The entire global semiconductor industry has essentially reorganized itself to serve one master: AI training. Nvidia briefly became the most valuable company on Earth, surpassing $3 trillion not because of gaming, but because their chips power this race. The stakes of this race, economic, geopolitical, existential, have never been higher in human history. So what does all of this actually mean for you personally? Let's break it down right now. Impact on humanity. Let's bring this all the way down to ground level. What does AGI actually mean for your daily life? Starting with jobs, because this is where people feel it most immediately. And the changes are already underway. The job market for junior software engineers is already in serious trouble. Listings are down. Salaries are falling. AI can now perform every task taught in a 4-year computer science degree. Every single one. Faster than any graduate. But here's the flip side, and this part is important. The people thriving most right now are those directing AI. People who can manage, coordinate, and quality control teams of AI agents are in extraordinary demand. Their salaries are rising. Their leverage is growing. Because AI amplifies what they can produce by 10 times or more. One person with AI can do what a team of 10 used to do. The pattern is consistent across every industry AI touches. It doesn't just replace roles, it transforms them completely. The real question for every single person watching this video is, are you positioned to direct the AI, or are you positioned to be replaced by it? Because right now, which side you land on is still a choice you can make. But that window is closing. Now let's talk about science and medicine. Because this is where it gets genuinely, profoundly exciting. Dario Amodei wrote that AGI could compress decades worth of scientific progress into just a few years. Not a metaphor, a mathematical reality based on how AI compounds research productivity over time. We're already seeing early evidence. AI-assisted researchers are 4 to 7 times more productive on defined tasks. AI systems are now independently setting their own research agendas in areas like protein folding and drug discovery. They are running overnight experiments autonomously, delivering results by morning that would have taken months before. If AI research productivity compounds at just 2 times per year by 2027, we get 8 times the scientific output of 2024. 8 times. In 3 years. That is not incremental progress. That is a complete transformation of human knowledge creation. Cancer cures that might have taken 30 years to find could be identified in 3, or 1, or 6 months. Climate solutions that required decades of modeling could be computed and optimized in months. New materials, new energy sources, new medicines, all accelerating simultaneously toward breakthroughs. AGI could unlock all of these simultaneously faster than any generation of humans could have achieved on their own. But we have to be honest. We cannot celebrate the possibilities without acknowledging the very real risks. Risk 1. Misaligned goals. What if an AGI develops objectives subtly different from human values? The consequences of even subtle misalignment could be irreversible. Risk 2. Economic displacement. If 50% of white-collar work is disrupted in 5 years, that is not a gradual shift. That is a shock. Risk 3. Autonomous AI in military and cyber domains. Autonomous weapons. AI-driven cyber attacks. Life or death decisions without human oversight. Risk 4. Power concentration. The entity that controls AGI would have leverage over the global economy, military capability, and information itself. These are not fringe concerns from alarmists. These are the concerns keeping the actual AGI builders up at night. And most people on Earth have no idea how fast this is moving. They are not paying attention, which is exactly why you watching this right now actually matters more than you might think. Should we be worried? So let me answer the question directly. Should you be excited about AGI? Or should you be scared of it? My honest answer, both. Not as a dodge, but as the most accurate response I can give you. AGI done right with careful safety research, responsible deployment, and global governance could be the most positive development in human history. It could eliminate diseases that have killed billions, end extreme poverty, give every person on Earth access to a world-class doctor, lawyer, and teacher, for free. AGI done wrong, rushed, undertested, deployed without safety guarantees poses risks that are genuinely difficult to overstate. The researchers who understand this best are not calm about it. They are urgently, seriously, racing to get it right. Anthropic, DeepMind, OpenAI's safety team, hundreds of academic researchers, working on this every single day. But the conversation about how to govern AGI cannot just happen inside laboratories and boardrooms. It needs to happen everywhere. In governments, in schools, in communities, in conversations like this one. The future of AGI will be shaped by who pays attention, who gets informed, and who shows up to influence how it gets built. And you, by watching this video, now understand this technology better than 99% of the population. That is not a small thing. The most important technology in human history deserves an informed public. And that is exactly what we are building together. That's everything you need to know about AGI in 2026, what it is, where we are, who's racing to build it, and what it means for all of us. If this video helped you understand something you didn't before, hit that like button. It genuinely helps more people find this content. Subscribe to AI Controller for weekly breakdowns of the biggest moves in AI, robotics, and the future of technology. New videos every single week. Comment below. Do you think AGI will arrive by 2030? Are you excited or are you terrified? I read every single comment. I'll see you in the next one.